Okay folks, so it's the last day of January 2017 and we're in Morocco, and here's us on our pitch on a campsite, and I thought I'd just give you a little look round to give you an idea of a kind of a typical Moroccan campsite for those of you who've not been before. We tend to stay on campsites most of the time in Morocco or in guarded parkings, and this one, as you can see, is quite well populated. There's quite a few vans in here. Mainly French and Dutch at the moment. I think we're the only Brits here. But it's nicely planted, there's some good spaces. The electricity in this one is quite good. We've managed to run the kettle and the heater at the same time because, as you can see, it's a bit of a grey day. The reason we're running on the electricity is because gas is not that easy to refill in Morocco. We've had tip-offs that there's a couple of places we might be able to refill our gas bottles, but at the moment we're just preserving the gas as much as we can, so we'll have electricity where we can get it. The cost of this campsite is 80 dirhams for a night, or 60 dirhams if you stop more than 2 nights, so we're stopping 2 nights, and then it's an extra 25 dirhams for electricity, and for a rough idea, divide it by 10. It'll give you the euro rate. As you can see, we've got a rug on the ground in front of the van. That's because a lot of the campsite grounds are either mud or gravel or a bit of both, so it just stops getting the dirt into the van. You can pick those up in Morocco quite cheaply, and they're plastic, so they fare quite well in the weather. So I'm going to take you over to my nemesis on Moroccan campsites. Oh, here's a service point. This is actually quite a good one. You've got the water tap and a hose and a little grey grate. A lot of times there's nowhere to empty your grey on campsites, but there's got one here, so we've got a bit of water. We tend to drink bottled water while we're here and just fill up the tank with the water from the service points, and only use that if it's boiled for washing. And then you'll find bins dotted around the place. No idea where the rubbish goes, but I suspect it's not recycled or anything. Anyway, here's my nemesis, the toilet and shower blocks. When you see the pictures of Moroccan campsites, sometimes they do have really lovely toilet and shower blocks, and sometimes not so much. This is, I would say, probably a fairly typical one. It's quite a nice one. You see we've got a little washing machine, a good washing machine in there actually, and another washing machine. And then around this side are the toilets. You'll normally get a few Turkish style toilets that we like to call the squatters. See if this is a toilety one. You can have a little peek in. Yeah, oh, European toilets there. So you normally get a couple of Turkish and a few European ones. Often no loo roll in them because you're meant to bring your own, I guess. So there's quite a few toilets. This is the grey water, black water, sorry, emptying point, separate to the other water point. There we go. There's the gas cylinders that are going to be heating up your water, because this is the showers. Now, Jay went in the showers first. I asked him what they're like. He says they're a bit of a mixed bag. He said, if you imagine you're in a prison and this would be your shower block. They're not pretty. It's just a concrete floor. We've got a sink in here. You don't normally get a sink. In fact, you don't normally get a divider. So normally it's just a very small room. Not much of a shower head. All the pipes exposed. Tiling, usually paint coming off the ceiling somewhere, and not much in the way of anything to stop any of your jewellery or anything going down the plug hole. So it's not the prettiest, but this one was really functional. Nice warm water for ages. We've had mixed bags. Sometimes there's no shower head. At this point there is a shower head. Sometimes it's just a dribble, sometimes it's cold, hot, who knows what. But we're managing. While they don't look the best, they're not up to what you'd say European standards, they do the job. They keep you clean, and they save you having to heat the water on your gas. Elsewhere on the campsite there's a swimming pool around the back, but as it's winter it's drained down, so it's just full of rainwater at the moment, because we've had a bit of rain. There's a little restaurant. They normally have a little restaurant doing tagines and bits and pieces like that you can have taken to your van. You can eat it in your van or eat it in the restaurant, but the restaurant's usually quite chilly, so layer up if you're going to go for that option. And that's a little tour around a typical Moroccan campsite. It is what it is. It's functional, it's basic, it's a little piece of quiet away from the busyness outside, because once you get outside everything's going on. It's just all a bit crazy. And that's it. That's the OurTour guide to a Moroccan campsite. It's worth it. I know I've not painted a very great picture, but yeah, I have to say it's worth it just for the experience of coming here. Okie doke, bye.